I always say that, you know, that it's the film really that dictates what it needs, you know. And obviously you respond or I respond in a way that's triggering whatever's going on in me, I suppose, and, you know, what I may have been listening to, what I may have seen, and everything, you know, you've ever heard is all sort of lost in there somewhere, and you get these sort of spurts of inspiration, if you like. And when I first saw the film, Ben had got the Bach pieces in at the beginning and the end, and that sort of, you know, created a world that, because the thing was that, you know, it's set in 75, but we didn't want it to feel like, you know, Life on Mars or something, which, you know, it was a perfectly fine TV show. I liked it, but, you know, you get this very sort of retro sort of thing. We wanted to sort of try and not be, you know, I suppose, too comedic with it, I guess, you know. But at the same time, we needed this sort of faux bright optimism, you know, of this wonderful new structure, this brave new world that we're going into, you know. And so, you know, it was really important not to get too dark too quickly, because we knew where the film was going to be dark, you know. So consequently, I guess that forces you into a slightly different area of detective work, if you like, trying to find things, you know, that sort of feel like they're doing the job for what we need, you know. And then, you know, there's obviously, you know, there's a lot of things that are in the book aren't in the film, but, you know, but you can still have those undertones, if you like. I mean, Lang doesn't really, in the book, his sister isn't dead, but in the film she is. But you know, but he doesn't really dwell on it. You know, it's sort of there. So you kind of want a sense of things not being quite right with Lang, and perhaps he's looking to get away. And then there's the work environment, and there's the upper floors, and there's Royal. You know, so you've always got this idea that everybody kind of thinks they're better than they are. You know, so the music was perhaps a little that way as well. You know.